All right, ready to get underway. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one fouled off. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Albies on to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. And we're back. Here's Marcell Ozuna. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2 is the count.
On the ground to third, Guerrero. In plenty of time to first, and a quick out number one. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Line drive. And there's two down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Matt Olson stands in here, takes ball one low. He swings and fouls one off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air to left center. Varsho after it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Gallen back to work. And Guerrero is set down. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next up for the Padres. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Back here at Truist Park, home of the Braves since 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting swept by the Padres.
Yeah, that was a tough series for Atlanta. They played a doubleheader for seeding purposes the day after the regular season was scheduled to finish.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Just missed. The Braves did reach the postseason, but they had to fly cross-country to Petco Park to play the Padres. Plus, they lost Chris Sale going into the final weekend of the season. That was a tough blow.
Yeah, no doubt injuries were a huge part of the Braves story in 2024. Everyone is hoping for better luck this season, that's for sure.
Squirts away a little bit. Riley gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Save! In comes the run from second. On the board first, it's 1-0. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Sean Murphy. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
He was late there. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play it.
We got full count.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Batting 8.
Now it's Javier Baez.
Baez.
And a foul ball. Outside low. And 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Here's Alex Verdugo. A little bit low. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3. Back here in Atlanta, top half of the 3rd inning, stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Holliday. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 8. The catcher,
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Riley. There's 1.
That's an out.
On to Olsen. That's 2.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And that's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Now a long throw to first.
He was all over that one.
Right
Anytime
fielder,
you rip a line
13,
drive the other way, you feel really
Acuna
good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Inside,
Nope,
just
inside.
missed. And another ball. Foul ball there. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Olsen
0-1.
swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Check swing, and he went.
1 ball,
That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Up next.
Here comes Austin Riley.
Third baseman.
1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Riley.
And that is out of play. 2 on, 1 out. And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 away. Throws to second. To second with the throw, and no chance to get back. New inning getting
Leading off
started.
for
Here's the
Padres,
left fielder, Dalton
number
Varsho.
5, Dalton Varsho.
Slings to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The first baseman, number
Now
21,
here is Tyler Soderstrom. He's 0 for 1. Late on that fastball.
Oh, he's looking great so
0-1's the
far. It
count.
helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Albies whips it to first, and a couple of quick outs. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets. Ground ball right
ball's
side,
foul.
and that's just foul. Baez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, and now it's going to be Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, out, 3, and they turn the double play. So here's Murphy now.
Catcher,
Went down on strikes his first time through.
Murphy.
That one
0-1,
missing
no
inside. That one the other way. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Makes the turn and heads for second. Slides in safely. That's a 2-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
0-1.
Baez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is outside. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 outs. Right through there. Got him. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just
ball.
missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody
Counts
missed the
1-0.
swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Late on that fastball.
You know, these
1-1.
Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach. Still able to come through behind in
Now
the count
batting,
right there.
the center
Pitch was
fielder,
away, and he did
O'Neill.
exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
On the ground to first. Knocks it down. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
With 2
2
strikes,
strikes.
may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Albies. 1 at second. On to Olsen. That's 2.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
0-1's the
Tatis
count.
now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. Next for the Padres, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And no one can get there. Coming home. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases.
Riley fires to first. They limit the damage here. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. On the ground. And he handles it himself for the out.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That's ripped. Base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
That's outside, and that is ball one. Out in front and foul to the left side. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's Matt Olson down. 0 for 2 in this one. Late with the swing there.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And ball one. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. All set for the top of the 6th. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And here it comes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Tyler Soderstrom, the next up for the Padres. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Austin Riley. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one missed. Got him swinging. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
A walk, and he's also singled.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That one is gone. And we're all square. It's 2-2. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And he held up.
Inside ball.
1 out, base is empty. The other way, and a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline
Now
paid off
batting,
right there as he
catcher,
got into an
John.
advantage count. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little
Murphy.
behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one
Oh,
just
inside.
misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. Here's the throw. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Baez swings through it for strike one. Fouled off down the right side. With the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Grounded to third, could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
And that's 2.
He's out.
Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Makes the grab, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Verdugo gets under it, and he makes the catch. 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's already homered here in this one.
Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Alex Verdugo. And that one sliced foul.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. The first one to Ozuna is fouled off to the right. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Acuna in the box, lays off for ball 1. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Now this is in the air down the line. Tatis. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now Matt Olson up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count. 0-1.
So now 1-2. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And a ball evens the count.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. Misses outside. Counts full. 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. That one laced to center and a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. Austin Riley at the plate. 1 for 3. The left-hander on now, Wandy Peralta.
For San Diego, number 58, Wandy Peralta.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out, and we stay tied. Back at Truist Park, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Jackson Holliday. Albies over to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Riley tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-1. That one the other way. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And there's a foul ball. Peralta, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. He did not go around. 2 down, nobody on. Inside. Ball 2. And that's outside. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. 2 outs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. We go to the 9th. So digging in now for San Diego, Dalton Varsho. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Verdugo running hard. Makes the catch, 1 down. Tyler Soderstrom, the next up for the Padres. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Got the out.
He's out.
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Brings it in for the third out. Bottom of the ninth. Javi Baez digs in right side. Peralta back to work. Line drive. And a base hit right there. Throw over to first.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
For the Braves, number 17.
Winning run on base at first. No outs. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
On the ground to second, might be two. Here's Holiday for one. And they turn the double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
So two down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ronald Acuna.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer, Jeremiah Estrada.
Number 56. Jeremiah Estrada.
First pitch misses. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here. Now the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Coming in as a pinch runner, Brandon Lockridge. Riley. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. Now at the plate, O'Neal Cruz. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered in this game. Riley. Zips it to first. Out number 3. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one missing low. In the air, left field. Varsho after it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Here's Austin Riley. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Winning run at third. One down. Check swing, and he went. Yeah, the count 1-2.
One ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags for home. Across is the winning run. And the Braves walk it off in extra innings.
These can be tough at bats when you...
A 3-2.